think I'm gonna do a PSA announcement video. While I'm eating my spaghetti and meatballs. I want to mention 3 things that might save you money and help you feel better physically. So, first one is, I found a glitch. Well, it's like a good glitch, so maybe you don't call it a glitch. Well, I found a bump in the system. And on Instacart, if you're familiar with Instacart, if you don't want to pay a delivery fee of $8, you have to spend a minimum of $35, and then you don't have to pay a delivery fee. Well, DoorDash has now added grocery stores to their app. And the reason why it's so wonderful is you don't spend as much money, obviously. And what was happening to me is there'd be days I just needed a handful of items that weren't quite $35. And I realized that I'm buying all this stuff just to get out of paying the $8 delivery fee. Well, it's a no-brainer that adds up. So every day I just check DoorDash on the days when I just need 1 or 2 items and see what grocery store they have on that day, or what grocery store has like a deal that day. And I've already done it a handful of times, and I have only spent like 15 or 20 bucks. I did it 3 times at 15 bucks, 20. I've already saved $60 because I didn't force myself to buy a $35 minimum that's required on the Instacart app. That's good to know, number 1. Number 2, see the little hair streak colors I put? These were from the Halloween store this past Halloween. And it's a little clip-on of pink, blue, and purple, I believe. Honestly, they're totally cheap looking. They're totally made for Halloween. So if you're really looking for some streak hair clip-ons to add to your hair, don't buy the clip-on multicolor, because I can't get them to separate. So I'm going to look for like just some burgundy by itself and clip it in, so I could have black hair with burgundy highlights. Your best bet is to not get the colors all together, because they don't separate at all. And the most important little public service announcement I found out on my own. Maybe that's what I get for laughing my head off at Bobby Hill had gout and couldn't take Con to the school dance, and so I have another video that by the time this video is posted, the other video has either come out or it's going to come out. A little doctor visit I had, or possibly, because maybe after I make this video, that video doesn't even need to be posted. I guess I'll cover everything in here possibly. Anyways. You know how I'm always complaining of a nerve pain? Well, comes to find out, if you have a buildup of uric acid in your body, it will attack your joints, and though you won't have like gout, obvious gout that you're in terrible pain, you will have joint pain. And so I found this on accident. I had an infection that the doctor gave me medicine for. But when you have an infection, it creates an untreated infection. It creates toxins and uric acid in your body. It's just what infections do, because it's just what happens. So, especially a fungus infection like impetigo or ringworm, or any kind of fungus infection is going to build up uric acid and toxins. So the doctor noticed I had an infection, got medicine for that, and now my joints are feeling better everywhere, my whole body. And I did the research and did indeed find out that that's what happens. If you have uric acid built up in your body for whatever reason, your joints are going to be painful. So you saw me eating spaghetti and meatballs because after I kind of researched what foods not to eat, it kind of looked like the only thing available is carbs. So tomatoes are okay. So I thought spaghetti and meatballs, beef isn't the greatest, but it contains purine, P-U-R-I-N-E, and those foods that have purine, somehow after you eat them, it creates uric acid. And so you can be doing fine one day and then wake up the next morning with joint pain, and people are trying to think, what in the world? That's what happened. You might have had like a huge turkey meal. Turkey has purine. So you had a ton of turkey last night, you wake up in pain. Or you had a huge lentil soup, you wake up in pain. Jumbo shrimp salad, you wake up in pain. That's because those foods have purine. Build up a lot of purine depending on how much your system can take. You're going to feel joint pain. And if you're super overly sensitive, that's when it's going to be like gout, and it's going to be terrible. So Here's just little sunflower seeds. I love sunflower seeds. You never see me on camera, but that's a fun pastime for me, sunflower seeds. And of course there's more fruits that are higher in purine, other fruits less, but I just was already like disgusted, thinking, oh my goodness, another food group that I have to watch out for, because as you know, I'm already gluten sensitive. So any kind of like wheat, like pasta, noodles, those all have gluten. They don't have purine, but they have gluten, so I have to get them gluten free. Here's 20 items approximately, and I really understand. People can just be so disgusted. So many rules. Sunflower seeds, organ meat, liver comes to mind, beef liver, chicken liver, caviar, beef. I love beef. I love steaks. Sardines, venison, duck, scallops, turkey, fish, lobster, raisins, lamb, shrimp, chicken, lentils, and ham. Okay, so I've got that list, and I have my gluten list to watch out for. And they even included beer, like whiskey is high in purine. They also mentioned beer. And beer is like my top favorite drink to drink on a hot, fun summer day. And so, I'm kind of just doing research for my own self, because I started having an irregular heartbeat, like for no reason. And I think what happened, because I've been doing a bunch of research, when you have an infection, fungus infection that creates all these toxins and uric acid, give you joint pain, it's also affecting those toxins. All those things, I'm sure, are affecting your heart. So I don't know for sure, but I have a hunch as I get this fungus infection cleared up and pay more attention to my joints and my heartbeat, I have a hunch it's gonna go away. And like the irregular heartbeat is like a heartbeat that I guess everybody has it when they get old. They call them PVCs or something, nothing to be excited about. And they don't have an answer for it, and I think maybe I do. It might be the buildup of the uric acid and untreated fungus infection with all these toxins. And so when you have a heart issue with some funny beats, I'm sure they don't say, okay, let's do a uric acid test or a toxin test. So we'll see. I thought I'd just take the time and call this a little public service announcement, PSA video. Get some help with your hair streaks. Get some help saving money, shopping Instacart versus DoorDash, and it'll be different for different areas. So you just have to play around with the system and see if you can find a grocery store on your DoorDash that'll let you buy a few items with a minimum of $12, or maybe no minimum at all, and no delivery fee, or a little amount delivery fee, versus Instacart where you have to spend $35 for no delivery fee. And third thing is never talked about hidden a little culprit to joint pain. Again, if all these foods with purine build up and you really get a lot of uric acid, you'll have obvious gout, which is very painful. But if you're just hobbling around and one day you're good, one day you're not good, it's probably something you ate. I thought I'd share that. So, where's my I've been saving my big wheat chew gum wrappers. I love the sound of the pouch. Thank you for those of you who watch the ads before my videos. It's a huge help, and I really appreciate you doing that. And also thank you for those of you who enjoy this video and push the thumbs up like button. That's a huge help as well, man.